How are we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will.
I'm Madrid.
And what are we playing today?
Riverside.
Riverside. So we're playing Riverside by Chili Fox Games. We got the box over here. Every so often we actually have the box here that we can show you guys. By Riverside Games. This is a roll and write game. They say it is medium complexity. So we're going to see how it compares to other roll and writes we've played. But in Riverside, you're basically trying to get your, people to take your tours and go on excursions for, what do they say, polar bears, mountain climbing, reindeer trip, ice fishing, and the local brew house. It is a simultaneous action. It is a shared dice pool that we're going to be using. Of course, we will take each of our turns and kind of explain what we're doing just so you guys get an idea of how the game plays rather than just doing it at the same time and nobody has a clue what's going on. With that said, we will go ahead and flip over. We'll do a quick overview of the game. It's not a how-to play. There's a couple good how-to play videos out there. You can go watch them. This is just so you have an idea of what we're doing while we're playing the game now and see if it's something you would be interested in. With that said, let me go ahead and flip the camera over. Maybe. There we go. All right. So we are set up for a two-player game of Riverside. Why is that?
Because we are two.
Because
but
we're
the
two?
game is for...
The game is for, does it actually
Four.
have a limit? 1 to 6 players. So it says, I guess, you could play up to 6, but I honestly don't know why you would be limited to 6 players. Because there's nothing in this that I
There's
can
much
see.
paper.
There's lots of paper. There was only 6 pencils in the game. That's why it's limited to 6. I don't know why it would be limited to 6. I could see you playing any player count as long as you have enough paper and enough pencils. I don't see anything would stop you, right? But we are set up because we are uno y dos, or no, tú es uno, mi es dos, because tú es primer. But we are playing for a 2-player game, and really the only difference is you have 2 pieces of paper instead of 6 pieces of paper. What's going to happen is we're going to simultaneously roll these dice. When we roll the dice, we're going to throw the Aurora Borealis up there at the top. We're going to figure out what is the middle number for our set. So our middle is 4. That means the 2 6s will go up here to the top. We will then set the rest of the dice at the bottom. Each of us will, the boat will then have to move. So the boat will go like 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll move 4 spaces. We will then each choose which dice we want to use for our turn. We don't take the dice. We can use the same dice we want. If I want to use blue and Audrey wants to use blue, we can both use blue, right? We also have the option to add the Aurora Borealis, but that's going to cost us heat. And if you can see at the bottom of my paper, I've got so many spots of where I can check off heat. Similarly, if we decide to use one of the top dice, we also have to pay for its dice cost with our heat. So if we want to do this 6 plus this, we'd have to mark off 7 heat. Now what we're doing is these are our people. These are the people that want to go on the specific tours on our specific tour boats. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tour boats. And we're just going to mark off the people as we get them. So say I wanted to do the 4 brown, right? Because I want to go see some reindeers, because that's probably not a good idea because there's no reindeers near me. But pretend there was some reindeers near me. I want the 4. I would then choose, okay, well, I'm going to mark off these 4 because they're going to give me a bonus 2. And then I can come up here and mark 2 yellows as well. So it kind of gives me a bonus. And then I would mark off my ticket saying that I have that ticket. Then on the next part of the phase, then we are going to go out on our excursions. So our boats, our little excursion boats, can go 3 away from the main boat. So say it was here, and we went 1, 2, 3. There's my reindeers. I'd be able to do 5 reindeers times the number of tickets. If we want to think of this as money or what have you. And that would give me 1 times 5. So I'd have 5 points. On future reindeer excursions, I will have to have an increased amount of tickets, so that way I get an increased amount of points And there's a little greater than sign there that you have to, abide by. And that goes for all of these, so that's pretty much the same. You're going to try to fill up your boat, try to get some tickets, go on the excursions, gain the points for the excursions. You do have these bonus actions. So if you fill up the VIP seats, which take on the royal seats, then you will unlock these special bonus actions. You get to go to 2 piers, 2 excursions. You get to have a +3 to your dice that you choose. This one gives you an extra ticket without actually having to have the ticket. So basically, say if I went to the Deers again, but I only have 1 ticket, I could use this freebie ticket. So it'd be like I had 2 tickets. This one here, basically, if you take the green, will not cost you any heat. This one will allow you to move 6 spots instead of 3 because you only have 3 +1s. So during the game, you can increase your distance by adding these +1s or by getting this little unlock. The last little boat down here is they call it the Stave Church boat, which there is a 2 times and a 1 times. This is the captain's score. So basically what this does, it uses all of the tickets you've earned. If you go on this excursion, these get added up. You take your lowest score from here, whichever you got the lowest amount of ticket sales from, and then that equals your captain score. In a 2-player game, this is where it becomes really fun because the person that has the highest score here gets +15. The person with the lowest score here gets -15. That is, I think, a balancing agent because if you diversify your tickets up here, all of your numbers are going to be pretty low, right? Whereas one person might have just gone heavy in reindeers and light in the other. So their captain score would be a lot lower, meaning they'd get the extra 15 than the person that had like 150 in one spot. So I think it'll work out. I watched the gameplay and it seemed to even the scores out a little bit. So we will see. I think that is it. So we're going to get us some passengers. We're going to take them on excursions. And we're going to score lots of points. But before that, we're going to talk about that handy dandy die there.
20-sided die from Extra Life because we support Children's Miracles Network.
Yep.
Through donations. And you can also help if you want using the link down below.
So we make donations with our Linktree link. There will be a link to Extra Life. We do have our couple giveaways that I really need to make those graphics and post. I keep talking about it and oh no, I said I was going to wait till the other game came because then I'll just do both giveaways at the same time.
Oh,
that's right. See, because then what we'll do is we'll just draw 2 names and each person get it. All right. So with that said, we will go ahead and get started. So we will go ahead and re-roll these. That way it's a real first turn rather than what was sitting there. We'll move the Extra Life die there. And it doesn't matter who rolls the dice. I mean, one person's just supposed to be the captain. So it just kind of, you kind of do however you want to do. So here we go. So our median is 2. So that means these go up here and these go down there. And since the median was 4, we move the boat 4 spots.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, along the dotted line. Yep. So now we kind of want to look at that and be like, okay, what can we get to within 3? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So we can get there. We can get there. Can we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you'd have to spin some to get up. You can go through these little cutouts to go on the excursions. Although I guess it is kind of dangerous because that's like 12 points. It'd be really hard later because you got a 9 and a 7 to kind of beat that. So that probably wouldn't be a good idea anyways. So yeah, so we either want to probably look at pinks and yellows or yellows and blues. The yellow is 6 back there, which is lower than that yellow.
And then we can do 2. 2 plus. Oh, sorry, the color.
Yeah, you do the color. So I'm going to do the yellow and I'm going to use the Aurora Borealis. So that is going to cost me 5 of my heat. 3, 4, 5. And then I will mark... Oh, that isn't what I wanted to do. Dang it, I didn't need to do that. I'm not going to use the Aurora Borealis. Oh, see. I wanted to do the 5. Yeah. So then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I got 4 plus the 1 is 5. That gives me 2 Azul. So I can come down here and do my bonus. I guess I'll just do this as my bonus for now.
The purples, you don't have to touch them. You can... Oh,
Yeah, I crossed it out too.
So if I do that one and I want to do here, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Then you spend 4 heat because it's on the top, so you need to spend 4 of your heat. It's too cold for your passengers. You got to heat up the boat a little bit to encourage them to come out to your excursion that you're going to go on.
Okay.
All right, and then you finish that, so you get 2 reds or pinks. I guess they're pinks, not red. All right, and then now we go on our excursion. So I'm actually going to go. Wow, that's 11 right there where we're sitting. We're not going to get any more yellow, really. The chance of more yellow is very unlikely. We might be able to get this one. So I'm debating, do I want to just take the 11 now and then hope I get more yellow to get 16? Yeah, I'm gonna take the 11. So I get 11 points for taking people on a mountain tour. That's what we did. And then where are your people going? They can either go here, here, or here.
And it doesn't have to match my color.
Well, yeah, it has to match it has to match the color. We forgot to mark our tickets off. Because we earned that ticket. And then we captured our X's there. Probably mark them out just to remember that we did them.
So I will take the 11.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. All right. So that is 1 round. That was it. Now, what's going to start happening is we will start comboing as we go, because you're going to start unlocking more of these bonus actions over here on the side. So 1, a 2, a 5, a 5, and a 6. So the middle is 5, I guess.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like, well, you got to do the middle, but we don't really have a middle. I think it's 5. I think that's the middle. Oh, which ruins our yellow plan. All right. So we're saying the middle is 5. So the boat moves 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. All right. He's an upside down boat now.
Oh, sorry. Boat.
Lo siento, boat. We didn't want to sink you. All right. So you can get to blue. 1, 2. We can get back to the yellow.
And the pink.
1, 2, 3. If you pay extra, you can get to the pink here. That's yellow and pink. So that's like double score. But the problem is we would need a second ticket in our yellow to even make that worthwhile. And you'd have to be able to complete your pink. So... because you can score both of those if you can accomplish it. The question is, do I want to spend 6 heat right now? Because that's what would happen if we use the yellow again. You'd spend 6 heat. And that 8 is lower than our 11. It would have been better to do the 6 and then do the 8. Yeah. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to spin the 6 heat. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to spin 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So I can try to unlock that bonus. So I get that, and then I get 2 pinks. Oh, I'm not going to get enough to unlock a pink. You would get enough. That didn't solve my problem. I was doing that so that way I could get the most points out of that. So that's probably not a good idea since I can't unlock both. Never mind. No, they give us erasers for a reason.
So if I do the brown,
do the brown.
I mark 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because I completed this, I get 1 extra red.
Yes.
So I mark my extra red, and because I've marked that, I will get an extra brown.
Yep. That's the combos. They just combo off of each other.
And then I get the tickets of the ones that are completed.
Yes. I'm going to do red instead. I'm not going to spin mine. So then I get 2 brown. So I get that ticket. All right, and then I'm going to be smart this time. I'm going to go backwards to the red instead of forwards to the red, because backwards to the red was not a smart idea. So I'm going to go to this red. I have 1 ticket, so I get 4.
So this one does not count because it's
over 3. Yeah, that would give you both. That would give you...
But this one is over 3.
Oh, then you would have to spend one of your extra movements. But that would give you double, because that'd give you brown tickets. And it would give you red tickets.
So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4 away, so I mark
1 of your +1s for your movement. Yep. So you move your +1, and then that'll give you 5 for your reindeer and 6 for your breweries. Yep. All right. All right, so go again. Boy, 6, that's a big one. 1, 1, 4, 4, 5. So the 5 goes up, 4 goes down. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're right on top of it.
Can we repeat?
You can repeat. The main thing though is, remember, in order to score, you have to have one more higher than what you had before. So, like, if you took this one brown, which wouldn't really be great, you'd be able to do the brown again, but you wouldn't be able to do the pink again, right? So, and then the white's across here. So if you want to try the polar bears, but it's gonna cost 5 feet. I don't even have 5 feet anymore because that last play that I did, which, oh, hang on, I took that off and I forgot to remove my 6. Okay, I forgot to erase it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I don't know what I want to do.
If I mark, maybe this is silly, but if I do uno brown, I complete 2 of these.
Yes, you would complete 2 yellow. Now again, you do have the option to add the 6 to the 1, which then would let you complete this, which will give you red, but that's not enough reds for you to complete down there, so you still couldn't combo that really.
Okay, mark the one that is brown, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
But I still won't do anything.
I think I'm going to go with the 4 pink. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me 2 yellow. I'm trying to, oh, that's right, I was trying to unlock my bonus. So I'll do the 2 yellow there. So that gave me another ticket. It also gave me my bonus. So I don't know if I'm supposed to mark the bonus and then mark, yeah, I guess I mark the bonus that I have it, and then I mark it out when I use it. Okay, so I have 2 tickets. I'm going to go to this one here. So 2 times 6 is 12. And brown, I don't have any brown tickets, so I can't complete that one.
How did you get 12?
Because I have 2 red tickets, or 2 pink tickets now.
So if I have 2 brown ones, right?
Yep, so it'd be 2 brown times 5, so 10.
So it's fine. It's good here.
Yep, you just can't do the red because you don't have extra tickets for the red.
Okay. And this number does not matter for that. It's just...
Well, no, that number is just for your scoring at the end of the game. Yeah, the number of tickets that you sold. Now, if the reindeer was this 8 reindeer, then yes, you could have done that because it would have been more, the, 1 ticket could work as long as you're going to one that has a higher count on that excursion. All right, so 5 up here, 4, 4, 2, 4, 6. All right, so it goes 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So, all right, so we can get to the church, which gives us points down here, but you want to try to get as many tickets as possible before you go to that church. So, to complete this, if I do this one, that gives me 2 brown, which completes that, which gives me a red. If I do the blue...
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gives me all my bonus. Gives me 2 red, which doesn't complete anything. Can I use all my heat again? I'm trying to see, can I get 2 more tickets?
If I use this one, is when I use the heat.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not going to give me... I'm trying to see, can any of these give me 2 tickets?
But then you use 1 heat.
Oh, that'll give me 2 tickets.
You use 1 heat per...
That'll give me 2 tickets. It's one heat per pip. Yep, one heat per pip. That's when I did it earlier. I would only do it if you could get 2 tickets. If getting 6 yellow completed 2 tickets, then it may be worth it because then you can go to the church. I can do it with either white or pink. Question is, do I want the white or the pink? So white will give me...
I'm going to do that, the heat thingy.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was just saying the white, the white, because the white gives me that and then gives me these 2, brown. Which then lets me go to like deer and stuff. The pink gives me blue or brown, which both just give me pink again. I don't have any white. I'm gonna do white. All right. So
If
1,
there are
2, 3, 4. That gives me 2 of these. And that gives me 1 of these. All right. 1, 2. See?
if there are vacant seats,
Vacant seats.
can I just complete, like this one was empty, so I went and complete this one
Yeah.
and then continued here.
Yeah.
So it gave me 2 blues.
Well, did you get your 1 blue for that one?
No.
Yep. And then you mark off your ticket there too. Yeah. So you just continue to the next row with whatever.
Oh, and this one gives me 1 pink.
And that gives you a pink, so that combo's there. So it gives you a pink. You're good at these combos. All right. So I'm going to go to the church because it makes sense since I'm over here and the boat moves. I won't be able to come back to it. So that is 2 times the number of tickets that you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So mine is, oops, let's make that actually look like a 10 instead of a 16. And then I tried to do a cross through it and it made it look like an 18. All right. So you're going to church too?
So if I go...
So it's 2 times the number of tickets you have. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Holy cow. So you put 14 down in there in the first one. All right. Oddity is kicking my butt. All right. So we have 5, 1, 1, 3, 4, and 6. So the median is 3. I'm guessing. It's kind of weird when it's not an even number of what you have. All right, so these are the cheapies and they're the freebies, but we do need to move it 3. Move the boat 3. 1, 2, 3. Which means we can get across to the fish. We can go to the deer and the polar bear, which actually would give me double points. You can go to this polar bear, which is more expensive, and the fish, but I can't get fish unless I get this. So I can do, I can actually go up to 6 because I have my ability. I think I'm gonna save that for the end because it might be good to come back and grab something. What about the yellow? If I do the 4 yellow, that gives me 2 red.
You said this one also counts, even if there is no dot?
Yeah, that's why this dot's here. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do the yellow. I was going to do the yellow to do this, but then it doesn't give me my +3 and 2 red because I'm going to do that to get the 2 red. The blue and the brown are so low, and that's what's next to us. It says 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can go back here, but I'll need 1 more red ticket to do that. So I'm going to do the yellow. I'm going to do the 4 heat. I'm committing to it. I'm going to do these 4, which gives me my 2 red, which gives me those 2, which gives me 1 blue, which gives me 1 red.
Oh my god, that gives you a lot.
Combo.
I don't even know what to do.
Combo-tastic.
Then I think we will do this 1, 2, 3, and it gives me azul. And I get another chicken here.
All right, and then I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going back here to the deer brewery. I have 1 deer, so that's 5. I have 3 tickets, so 3 times 6 is 18. It's not probably a very high score, but it counts incrementally. Right, where are you going on an excursion?
I did this one.
Oh, you did the fish? All right, so that gave you 9 fish.
2.
All right. Okie dokie. Cuatro. We haven't used the Aurora Borealis too much, have we? I used it at the beginning.
No, I don't even know how to use.
It just adds. You can just add to any die. It just counts as heat. So technically, like you could use it on this turn because it would max out your heat. So the median is 3 again. 1, 2, 3. All right. So where do I want to go on excursion? I can't go on any more red excursions. So that doesn't do me any good. Blue, I can come back here to the polar bears. But yeah, because I have 1 blue ticket. I do 3 more. That gives me a yellow. It's not as much as I want it to be. I think I'm just gonna do the blue. So blue, I do 1, 2, 3. Gives me 1 yellow. Gives me that ticket.
And I'm going to... I don't know.
No.
I think the blue one, because I can complete
Yeah, complete
one.
that, and then you can either go to the polar bear or the 9
So
again.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
It gives me this one. What? It gives me
Yellow.
this one. No, yellow.
Yeah, 1 yellow.
This one.
All right. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come back here to the polar bears. So I got 1 white polar bear, so that's 9. And then I've got 2 blue, so that would be 8.
Oh, to this polar bear.
Yeah, I went there. I mean, you can either go there, you can go there. You don't get anything for the polar bear, so it's probably better for you to just go to the fish now that you have 2 tickets.
Pero...
You would have to spend 1 on you'd have to spend another plus 1.
Okay, I'll spend it.
So
that would be 18.
18. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, here we go again. Wow, 1, 1. Oh, this is a horrible roll, Will. Holy cow. The median's 5. The median is 5. Well, no, the median's 5. So it's like, that's the...
Oh.
And this is so high.
Oh, so yeah, this.
Well, yeah, but it's so high that neither one of us can even use it to get these ones any higher. Oh, that was a horrible roll, Will. All right, well, he moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow, he's almost at the end now. The end is the anchor down there.
I don't have anything on the white one. Does that hurt me?
No, I don't. Maybe. I mean, you can go here, but I mean, you're only getting 1. There's no way you're going to be able to. Yeah, there's no way you're going to be able to accomplish it. Well, here's my benefit. So when you unlock this ability, can you use it on this turn, or is it on a subsequent turn? Royal power during phase 2, you may use this power once and only once in any subsequent phase. So yeah, I can't. I'll unlock this, but I won't be able to use it. And then the pink doesn't do me any good because I only need 2 pinks. And I've got 1, 2, 3. I only have 5 heat left over, so I don't even have enough to get that. So yeah, I think the best thing for me is probably the yellow, just so I can unlock this ability.
I'll do the pink. So I complete these 2. And I complete this ticket.
Okay. All right, and then, now where do I want to go on excursion? I can go to the polar bear. Let's see, if we roll anything, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we roll a 5, game is over. So if the median is 5, game is over. So do I want to go to the church, which is only 1 per, which I don't think would give me a lot. I've got my 6, so I can technically go anywhere I want, really. So I could go, if I went to the yellow would give me 14 and 12, which is pretty good. I want to go to just the yellow. I could get 22, but that is less than 14 and 12. So before I said 14 and 12, so I can get 26. So I need something better than 26.
I stay there. And then I have 3 tickets, so that would be 24.
Yeah, I'm doing my math on all of them. 10, 8 times 2 is 16. 4 times 3 is 12. That's 20, 28. Can I get there though? Now is it plus 6 or 6 total? If I use my ability. On phase 3, your range is 6 instead of 3. Plus 1 symbols can still be used. Okay. So can I get to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So I'm going to use my ability and use one of those. So I'm going to go here. So that gives me... Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that one. Never mind.
Okay.
Because I've already finished my reds.
Oh.
So I'm doing the blue and the yellow instead, which is... I think I still... Oh, no, I don't need to use it. 1, 2, 3, because I can get through that way. So I don't need to use my ability.
I didn't do this one yet.
Which one? Oh, you haven't done any yellow?
I mean, I did the first one. That was this.
Oh, yeah. That's why I looked at every single space and I was doing the math in my head. And that one will give me 26 because it'll give me 14 for the fish. And it'll give me 12 for the mountains. So that's what I was doing. I was trying to figure out the math there, which would give me the most points. All right. This may be either a final round or it may be the end of the game. Roll something other than a 5. Or 4. Oh, that's not the end of the game. So the median is 4. So he goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is pretty much the last round. We know whatever we roll is going to end the game, so there's no reason to roll the last time. However, now we got to figure out how to optimize our points off of what's here. So I got my +3, so I can get +3 on whatever I choose this round. I think going back to that polar bear is gonna be my best bet. Because if I do that, I can do this plus my 3, which gives me 9. Which would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So I'm doing the white. I'm doing the 2, and I'm using my ability. So 2 heat. So that gives me 9 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which gives me 2 more white. 1, 2. I don't know, that really didn't do anything. And gives me 2 azul. 1, 2. That really didn't do anything. All right.
Even if this is 4 and I have only 3 spots,
you'd do it, but you would just get 3. That's all you would get. What are you thinking? Trying to go into the barrel?
Yeah.
Because that would be 8 times 4, so 32.
Yeah, that's all because I can. I mean, that will give me 2 browns, but there is nothing I can do in brown.
Well, yeah, because I mean that's 32. That would only give you 12. You only have 1 more, so you've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's really as far as you can get because you didn't unlock your ability. Although you would unlock your ability once you did that.
I forgot about those.
But it would be on a subsequent turn. It wouldn't be on this turn, so you wouldn't be able to use it anyways.
Oh,
yeah.
because it would mark both.
Yeah, but when you unlock it, it's on a following turn. It says in the book. So yeah, it's probably the most points.
They bring the here 1, 2, 3, and then
unlock that and then go there. Yeah, see, I'm going to the.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need this.
Yeah, you have to use your last +1. And then I'm going to the polar bear, which is 12 times 3. 36. All right. And like I said, it doesn't matter. We'll roll just to roll. But yeah, see, all those numbers are, yeah, there's our median is 4. So the boat would hit the end. And you don't get one more round. That's the end. All right. So now we just need to add up our scores here. So this may need brain power, which I don't have. All right. So you add up your tickets. So you add
I use my calculator, teacher.
Yes, you can use your calculator. All right. So I got 14. I think this last number, I'm going to probably have to do it too. 45. Oh, no, I won't. 59. This would be 10. 23. 33. 3, 5, 8. 6. 22. 28. 38. 5 bella beans. 15. 34. 49. And now I need the calculator to go all the way down. The sum.
You see,
Thank you, Shop app. I have no clue what game that is it's coming, but some game is going to be coming in the mail soon. Why am I going all the way to... I said Shop app, so I was going down to S instead of the calculator. All right. So that's 177 there. My sum is 10. My smallest score is 8. So this is 18. So I can't do this until you get that far. All right. So
I think I did it right.
So add that.
Oh, on that?
Add all that together for this box.
Is it really 23 y 23?
Yeah. Somehow that's what you did.
Y 33.
Okay. All right. And then here you got 14.
What do you win?
14. Well, we don't know
14.
yet. 14. This is 0 because you got nothing in that one. So you have 14. So I had the better captain score. Wow, remember I said it was supposed to normalize and even it out? Yeah, that didn't happen. Well, it did because you had this big 80, whereas mine was more spread out. So that's what I was saying. This normalizes, the captain score normalizes these big scores. So basically I get plus 15 and you get minus 15 on that one. So that puts me at 33. So then that puts me at 9. Wow, that I think is considered a low score. No, minus 15 to that, so you're at -1.
Oh.
So you're at 148 or 158.
Oh.
All right, so let's see what our ranking according to the captain is. So Audrey at 158, 1 down 90 or less. You must explain yourself to the captain. I'm the captain. Please explain yourself. 210, so 200 to 224. The captain treats you as a trainee. So on the back here, it's got the scores, and a winning score normally in solo is considered 300. Impressive. You get a seat at the captain's table, and then it goes from there, and it says 400 or more as a score there. So yeah, we definitely need some practicing. I mean, I left some heat on the table. You left some heat on the table. Well, then again, we got a lot of 6s for the heat. I think our heat was a lot of 6s.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, and I think the other bad thing is when it goes around the track, and I think we're getting a lot of 5s, so it kind of was going quick through the track. Now there is a way to extend the game. There are 2 more extensions that you can add. This one's kind of nice. It's a 10 and a 9, but there's no way to get to it again. See, it's kind of got a cutout here and it just stops.
Yeah.
This one here, though, this is a triple. So these could actually make the game kind of fun. It says put these in as an extension, but I wouldn't see any reason why you couldn't if you just wanted to put 5 tiles, just for whatever 10 tiles you get total. And if you want to make it a shorter game, make it 4. You know, you could just change it around. I think that's good for variability. All right, so with that, we started talking about our final thoughts. Let's flip over the camera. All right, there we go. Hold on. I think I'm kind of far away. There we go. Let me get closer to me more. I'm afraid she's going to bite me. That's the problem. Or it's the microphone. Take my pick. All right, so here we go. So we're going to go over our first impressions of the game because most of our gameplays are always a first-time playthrough. I've read the rule books. I teach Oddity. We're going to make rules mistakes. That's the nature of first-time plays. So the first thing is our components. What do you think of the components? They're tiles and dice.
They are okay.
They're okay.
I'm not impressed by the art, actually.
You're not impressed by the art?
No.
I like that it's got like little hints of different things in it. But I mean, roll and write games aren't supposed to really be like stand outish, I guess. But yeah, I mean, the art's okay. The icons are okay. I did mention that like the player mat, the way they got the colors and everything, that isn't very appealing.
Like popsicles.
Yeah, it's like popsicles. It looks like ice cream, especially with these little churches down here. They remind me of like little ice cream.
Yeah, that also
scoops.
looks like ice cream itself, but this is popsicle.
I mean, I get they were going for something, but like me for like a style like aesthetic, I get the boats need to be their colors. Well, that's cool. But like back here, these would have been better if they looked like piers, like some kind of docks, right? Because that's how everybody was getting onto them. And this rainbow boat is just I don't know. I would have made it a different color. I get why they did it because you're supposed to add up all the tickets from all the colors. It's not visually pleasing. Otherwise, I mean, everything's fine. They gave you pencils. Some games do, some don't.
Erasers.
The rule book was fine. It was easy to read, easy to understand. The only thing, of course, is I would hope that most games start just going dry erase. Like, I don't know why any game in the last 2 years, 3 years, really, would not have dry erase. Honestly, I almost have to say last 5 years doesn't have dry erase, right? Versus paper, especially since according to the rules, it's limited to 6. You put 6 dry erase boards in here with 6 markers and you call it a day, right? The only reason I can see pads like this is if the game is 1 to 1 million, right? Where everybody can play. And most roll and writes don't have a cap, so I don't get the cap at 6. I'm not sure about that. If somebody else knows why
maybe you would get here to.
Well, no, because it's simultaneous. We share the dice. Yeah, I don't know why they got cap of 6 on the box. Maybe we'll go to BGG and somebody in the forum says, "Does this play good above 6?" And they'll be like, "Sure, it plays the exact same." All right. The next one are the mechanics. What did you think about the mechanics with the dice and the heat and the traveling?
I think that's something new.
New.
And I liked it.
Yeah, we haven't played many roll and writes. We've done flip and write with Welcome To. We did the roll and write survival, the Island Alone game. Have we played anything? I mean, Yahtzee, like regular Yahtzee and stuff. But have we played any other roll and writes? The roll and fight. That was completely different. Like that was completely different.
Yes.
That Kickstarter should be delivering soon, so we'll play the full copy at some point. But yeah, it was very different. I like the combinations here. I did see that. I mean, again, it's luck on the dice roll, and sometimes you are very limited. Like every single time the dice were up here where the heat was, it was 6s. It was like 5s and 6s. It was very high numbers, and we kept rolling 6s on the green, so it wasn't like we could add those in. And I think that's part of the low score, right? Is being able to do those combos and keep completing. And I got a couple times where I got the combos, which feels good. It's like, oh, I get this one. Oh,
I
combo.
think I felt that once. I'm like I did like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And the rest were just like maybe 2.
Yeah, and like I didn't even use this special ability, the move 6. Didn't even have to use it. So I don't know. The extra ticket would come in nice, but no, the mechanics are good. I like the mechanics.
I didn't add this.
Oh, you don't add that.
So why does it say +1?
That's +1 to your movement.
I don't know.
Because see, that's the movement symbol. I know.
They should give you credit for using it.
For not using it. That means I could get +1 at the end of my score for not using it. No, I like the mechanics. It's very unique. Again, we haven't played many roll and writes. I can't say if this is one of our favorites, but considering it's the only one we played, I guess it's one of our favorites.
It's
good.
really good.
It's good. The next is the difficulty. What did you think about the difficulty? Well, there's flavor text here. We'll read that when we get to theme.
I don't think it is difficult.
No.
But yeah, you were right when you said it's just about the planning. Like, for example, I did wrong. I obviously started from the beginning, from the very first spot, and I could have probably
done some of the other ones, because that's the other thing. The lower tickets are worth
faster.
more money. Yeah. Like I did that a couple times too. I was starting at the top, but then like down here with the red, I did like all the bottom in the red.
And then getting the abilities that way by.
Yeah, I think really you only want to do the top one for maybe like the first ticket, so you can get something right away. But then after that, I think you kind of want to focus on the bottoms, because you always have that first one to kind of go back to.
Right, exactly.
Right? Yeah.
That's
what.
But
difficulty-wise, it says it's a medium weight game. I would say it's more like light medium weight. I wouldn't call it really I wouldn't say this is a 2.5. I think maybe where it can turn into a 2.5 or a 3 is the strategy. Getting a perfect strategy. And we already know we're never going to get a perfect strategy in any game.
To get that score, those high scores, you will need scores. I thought I had done good.
But in terms of both of us and the way we play, I feel like it works perfectly fine. We're just filling in the people and trying to get them to their expeditions. It was fun. All right, so I guess that goes to the fun at 2. It was fun.
It was fun at 2.
I don't think and again, this is a game because it's simultaneous action. It's a shared dice pool. What you do doesn't impact the other player. I don't think the player count would matter. So this was really fun at 2. I think I don't want to say it'd be fun solo, but it plays the exact same way at solo. It plays the same way at 6. And that's where we're kind of confused about the whole, why can't it have more than 6 players? Because the mechanics don't change.
Right.
Everything's the same. So, but no, I enjoyed it at 2. It was fun.
It was really fun.
It was fun. All right. Next is theme, and we always forget to read our flavor text. Jesse from Quackalope would be mad at us. Far to the north, in a remote winter land, a small river cruise company offers exotic tours like polar bear safaris, reindeer trips, ice fishing, and more. Lucky tourists may even get a chance to see the northern lights. You work as a tour guide trying to attract tourists to your guide boats for spectacular excursions. So that's what we were doing. So thematically, I explained it in that manner, right? I explained it that we're trying to get people, we're trying to go on excursions, and these excursions we're going to try to take them to. And it does. It feels like you are trying to do that. But I think it's loosely there, right? Because there isn't... You're supposed to imagine that the dice is the demand for the tours. So people are demanding to go on these tours. But in the end, I didn't care where the people wanted to go. I went wherever I was getting the most points.
Yeah, I was really paying attention to like the tickets and completing more.
So, which I guess is demand, right? Okay, well you got more of this people, so that demand is higher, so you're gonna go there. So it kind of there, but I mean I get the thematics in terms of the premise and what it's doing. I think the gameplay itself doesn't have a full thematic tie-in, right? I know we're getting the people, I know we're adding a boat, I know we're going on an excursion. It's fine, it's good. The way they did this, it fits what they're doing. You couldn't have done this with something else. I mean, maybe you could do like if you were some kind of like a delivery. There are roll and writes that are like delivery based, and you would basically deliver goods in a similar fashion. But no, I think the theme's fine. I think it works.
It does.
All right. Any final thoughts? No.
No.
All right. So that is Riverside. That gives how many thumbs up? 1 thumb up, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Well, both of us, that makes 4 thumbs up. So if you want to check it out, it is by Chili Fox Games. We want to thank, we forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, we want to thank Colossal Games. They did send us this as a preview copy. Colossal Games, I believe, is the North American distributor for Chili Fox. So if you want to check out the game, head over to their website, because I don't think it's on Amazon. I think I tried to search on Amazon. It was not there. If you want to watch more of this content, any type of live gameplay, our top 10 list, Kickstarter previews, what do you need to do?
Subscribe and activate notifications.
Notifications.
And
all of that YouTube stuff. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.